Hey guys, hopefully a pretty quick video for you tonight, but we do finally have TMS 023, the 501st Battalion Clone Trooper, and this is the deluxe version. You can tell because it does have the orange Ahsoka helmet, and then it tells you that it's the deluxe version in the corner there as well, and you can see that he has not one, but three interchangeable helmets. Now, this guy is not from pop culture, nor is he part of the Australian allocated stock. So originally, I was going to give Toys Wonderland the benefit of the doubt and order him during their original 10% off sale thing that they had, which was still a lot more expensive than Australian retail. And after about I'm going to say a month and a half, maybe more, Australia Post pretty much said that they lost the item and that it would be a very low chance of that actually being delivered. So I went elsewhere and found actually a cheaper one, and so I ordered that, and here that is. So this was $380, I believe, which is quite similar to what Sergo is charging, and I think pop culture maybe 400, maybe. I can't remember. The price of this guy has been moving around the sites for quite some time, but yes, I finally have him now. The reason why I did choose to get the early release is because there are 3 portraits with this guy, and I did actually want to have one of each portrait out. Forgetting that Captain Rex also came with the orange helmet, so I probably didn't need to buy a third one, but it's fine. I did anyway, so it's fine. I do. Those of you that have seen the collection for quite a while will know that I do have every 6 scale Clone Trooper from both Sideshow and Hot Toys. That includes Stormtroopers as well. So I do have a lot of troopers, and I do always like having the alternative portraits out as well, especially because it gives you that presence of having an army. The only one I didn't do that for, so I do own 2 Death Star Gunners, because you can swap the bits out for that. I do own both the Deluxe and Standard Scout Troopers. I didn't buy the Deluxe and Standard Snow Troopers because I bought the 2-pack. So both those figures were in the 2-pack. And then I bought the 2-pack and the single A New Hope Troopers as well. So yeah, I have each of the different sculpted troopers, and I do have the special copper chrome and gold chrome as well. Alright, so I did show you that it does come with the wrist pegs. Now moving on to the rest of his accessories. If you've owned the old Sideshow ones, you will be quite familiar with this. Now, Hot Toys has improved a little bit. So this is the deluxe gun that the Sideshow Deluxe Troopers came with, and you can see it actually rotates. I don't remember the Sideshow one rotating. That could just be me. I have to go back and check. Other than that, it's painted pretty much identically. It's got that brown piece there, and then the gunmetal wash all the way around. This probably has a little bit of extra detail in the old Sideshow one, because you can see that the barrel does look like it's been heated in certain places, which is very nice to see. We also do get the backpack. Now, I believe that it is magnetic when you put it on his back. So the straps are there just as a cosmetic thing, which is quite nice, because with the old Sideshow one, you did actually have to tie up the straps, which was a little bit frustrating. And we do have a magnetic clip. So you can put the extra accessories in there as well, which I will show in a minute. Do get the Republic star on the back, which is very nice. And you also do get the droid popper that Sideshow used to include with theirs as well. Again, I can't really comment on the fact if the detailing is different, because it has been such a long time since I've had those troopers displayed. But you can see it there. The other really cool thing is they give you this halfer one, which they usually use to blow open doors and whatnot. I believe this is magnetic as well, so you can actually just whack it on, if you've got a piece of metal in the D12 or whatever, you can just whack it on that and it will stick. Hopefully my voice is louder than the rain. It has just started, it's been pouring rain here on and off all day, and I didn't actually expect it to restart. So that's quite a shame. Hopefully I don't end up having to re-record this because you can't hear anything. Alright, we do get a variety of hands. Again, if you've owned any of the Sideshow Clone Commanders, these are nothing new. But we kind of have a gesturing or over here hand type of thing. We get the... no, James, this isn't from pop culture. So go figure. They get stuff first. They usually get the back end of the Hong Kong stock. And I didn't actually realise that they had the 501st and the Coruscant Guard. If I had known that, I would never have placed my original order with Toys Wonderland. But, yeah, this is from Go Figure. Go Figure Collectibles. I am contemplating on buying a second Coruscant Guard, but at the moment, there's just so much coming out that it's not really on my list. So we do have a thumbs up. So these hands, yeah, they generally came with the commanders, because they are kind of issuing orders. So this is kind of like your go, 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 or hold up, or whatever. You get your pointing hand, and then you get a right and left trigger hand as well. So pretty standard if you've owned Clone Troopers in the past, but it's very nice that that Hot Toys is giving us those hands, so we can have more personality with our troopers. So the General Stormtroopers, they only really come with 2 sets of hands, the fists and the blaster holding hands. So the fact that our clones come with the gestures is really cool, and it does let you have that personality. Alrighty, now this guy is definitely not short on accessories. Now I think this is a second batch release because the spelling mistake isn't there. If you saw early reviews from day one in Hong Kong, Battalion was spelt wrong. Thank Christ, I was expecting Battalion to be spelt wrong here, but it is not, so that is very nice. We also get a flame effect for the jetpack. We do get a jetpack, very nicely detailed, weathered. It is magnetic, very nice. Hopefully we get Boba Fett with magnetic backpack, because so sick of doing up those straps. Now, I didn't actually know this until someone else pointed this out to me. This part here has always rotated on the jetpacks that they do, and I've never known why, but it's because if you pull it, you actually get the rocket. I didn't know that, and I feel like an idiot for not knowing that, especially since I have all of them. But yeah, no, this is really cool, and if you have them on the ground, this pegs in there, and then that pegs onto the rocket. So you can have it as if the rocket is firing out, which is very nice. Yeah, I had no idea you could do that. I believe Captain Rex's does it as well. And one of the other troopers might do it too. So yeah, I never knew that that was a thing. That's where you would normally just peg it. So yeah, if you have your trooper running on the ground, you can have him kind of bent over firing his rocket. Very unique. I did not know you could do that. So I thank people who post these things. So we do get the standard clone blaster. The stock does operate as it always does. Not that we ever see them using the stocks in the films or whatnot, but hey, it's really cool that they're there. And again, that really cool detail that is known for. And of course, no stranger to Clone Troopers is their longer blaster rifle. So again, we have the really nice detailing, everything's there. It looks like it's been through a fair bit while still remaining new, which is very nice indeed. I don't believe we've ever gotten this before, so we do actually have a rocket launcher as well. I'll probably display this one with the backpack on, and I might have him actually using this, so looking down the sight about to fire it, whilst in the air, as you do get a dynamic stand with this guy. There is your dynamic stand, flight pole as per normal. A bit concerned that we might get some scratching on the white, but we'll see. I have seen that a fair few people have actually just grabbed a bit of plastic and put that on, or they've grabbed the spare pieces out of the Spider-Man and Iron Man and wrapped that around him. I'm doubtful that you'll get any damage, because there is foam in there, which is nice. And then, of course, this is just a standard grabber that we've always gotten. But yeah, same metal wash and detailing. The fact that you can see the outline of the screws and stuff is just fantastic. And then you get the sight down there as well, which is very cool. Alrighty, we are almost there. So as I said, this is the deluxe version. So we get the Season 7 501st Ahsoka Tano helmet. I think it's the 322nd, I want to call them, because a bunch of the 501st break off and go with her. So they're blue with the orange. I'll see how I end up liking this. The one that comes with Captain Rex can actually be placed on a figure as well. I didn't know that. As I said, if I had known that, I would have probably just bought 2 standard ones rather than 2 deluxe ones. So I do have 2 more of these guys on order with Pop Watcher, 1 standard, 1 more deluxe. Because one of them will end up with this helmet. Probably this guy, actually. I think I might have the Phase 1 helmet, though it's not entirely accurate, and I'll talk about that later. But yeah, these 2 helmets are phenomenal. You can see that the visors reflect. You can see that there is detailing in there. It's really quite nice. So that's where it plugs in. And then, of course, yes, we do still have this helmet. Now, Captain Rex comes with a tool. And again, I don't know if it's in the instructions because I haven't flicked through them yet because this guy is so basic. Captain Rex comes with a tool that if you use it, you can actually pop the sides of this helmet out. And you can do it with the actual helmet that's on him as well, which I'll get to in a moment. But basically, you can actually put Captain Rex's binoculars on the standard Clone Trooper, which is also very cool. So I might even have one of my guys with the binoculars on, because I have the original 2 Sideshow 501st Clone Troopers. So again, it allows me to mix up and have that difference with the characters, which is very cool. So you can see that this helmet is very well weathered, like the other one, which I'll just bring back. Of course, we have the 501st Blue this time in the Phase 1 design. Alrighty, time to finally get to the guy himself. So here is our 501st Clone Trooper. Obviously, this version, coming with the extra accessories and everything, is supposed to be from Clone Wars. But more famously, we've seen these guys escorting the newly appointed Darth Vader up the stairs of the Jedi Temple, ready to execute Order 66. So you have that blue with the weathered armor look, which is very nice. So that weathering does continue all the way down. The blue highlights continue all the way down like you would expect it as well. The joints on this guy are very stiff. So you can see even the normal Phase 2 helmet has weathering around it. So that tool I was talking about can pop these off as well, which will allow you to put on those binoculars if you so choose. So I'll just pop this off, and this is the main reason why I did buy 3, was so I could have one of each. Now, I'll have to double check this, because I do have the Captain Donnell disguise figure that was originally Cad Bane, but you could have it as the clone commander. I don't know if... I do like the color scheme, but I don't know if this is accurate to the Phase 1s. The Phase 1s had less blue on them than the Phase 2. And I know that because of Echo and Fives. The Phase 1 sideshow versions that they didn't have the best joints ever. But I do remember them having less blue than the Episode 3 versions of the clones that I had. So yeah, you can just hear how stiff the ratchets are on this guy, which is really cool. Quite nervous, actually, because I really obviously don't want to break any of the joints. But yeah, so the articulation of this guy is amazing. I'm not sure if he's cleaner or dirtier than the original sideshow versions. I'll have to check which one's more white when I do get them all out again. So again, there's the contrast with the orange helmet. So there is a little bit of difference between the whites on the front of the helmet versus the rest of the helmet. And probably because that's more the Ahsoka grey, I suppose, rather than white. But yeah, it doesn't look... It's different. Definitely unique. So I'll probably will have one trooper wearing this helmet. And then I'll have one with this helmet and the binoculars. And then if I still like it, I'll have this guy on the dynamic stand with the jetpack and rocket launcher and stuff. We'll see. And, I mean, that's the really cool thing about getting all the extra portraits, right? You can mix up the displays, so however you choose. Just in final, so this is definitely worth it. Hopefully the pop culture allocation of stock isn't too far away. I have noticed that Sideshow is actually shipping them now. They weren't when I originally placed this order. So that's really good to see. Also, Sideshow have just started shipping the Coruscant Guard as well. So hopefully that means that we will get an update on that too. You would have also have noticed that Jefferson Tran has joined the group as well. He does get figures from time to time, and as they are later batches, he generally does do them at cheaper prices than retail. I have a Mark 49 Rescue coming from him that was posted today. So I'm hoping that comes early next week. Hopefully it doesn't get delayed too much, and that it does come early next week. So I can show you that as well. I did do the Mark 85 video, if you saw that. And then this might be the last new item for a while. Well, the rescue would be the last new item for a while, just because we haven't really had that icon update yet, and I'm not 100% sure when we'll get that. But I will let you know when that update occurs. So alright guys, this has been a quick look at the deluxe version of the 501st Battalion Clone Trooper. As I said, if you don't have him on order yet, or you're thinking of getting a few or something, just jump on that Go Figure webpage. I've avoided using them in the past just because the reward system isn't all that good. Or well, their prices are usually quite high as well. But this guy isn't really overly priced, and the shipping is free, similar to Pop Culture. So I think I like I said, I'm pretty sure I paid the exact same price of Pop Culture, if not slightly cheaper. Yeah, and it's well worth it. As I said, I was always getting multiple of this guy anyway. So to get my extra version of the figure early, I'm happy with that. Alright guys, thanks for watching.